Hi, I'm Edward Muzio, the CEO of Group Harmonics, and today I'm here to talk to you about rules for changing someone's behavior. Getting someone to do something differently is tricky. People like to do things the way they've done them, and they tend to get defensive when you give them advice. If you want to get good results in getting someone to do something differently, here are 6 simple rules you can follow that'll help you. They're abbreviated by the letters C, C, P, J, L, A. To remember that, you can just remember that crazy corporate people just love acronyms. Here's how it works. The first C stands for current state. This is what's going on now. You start by stating the current situation briefly and non-judgmentally. I might say to my employee, Bob, I've noticed you start the week on Monday morning with a list of priorities. By Wednesday, you're doing other things, customer calls and email issues. And I've noticed for the last 5 weeks, by Friday, you haven't finished Monday's list. Notice it's a short statement, it's non-judgmental, don't want the person to get defensive. The second C stands for change. That's the change you want to see. I might say, Bob, it's important that you finish your to-do list from Monday in the future because your coworkers are depending upon your results to get their own. Again, brief, terse, non-judgmental statement of the change needed, fact-based. P stands for pure. I want to resist the temptation to say to Bob, but you're a great guy, but you're a nice employee, but something else. It waters down the message and it makes the negative part seem worse. I just want to stick with current state and change required. J stands for just before. This is tricky because as the coach, as the person who sees the problem, I'm going to want to tell the person about it right after I see it. That doesn't help Bob. What I need to do is not tell Bob on Friday you didn't get your work done. I need to catch him Monday morning and say, this week, as you start out your week, here's something I want you to think about. That means I have to remember to do it. L stands for limited, and that means limited scope. I don't want to talk to Bob about his prioritization, how he dresses, how he talks on the phone, how he interacts with the customers. If I give him too many things, he'll get demoralized and he won't do anything. I want to stick with one issue, make headway there, then I can come back to something else. Finally, A stands for ask, and that's ask for feedback. When I get all done, the last thing I'm going to say is, Bob, do you understand what I'm asking for? Does it make sense? How can I help? That way, Bob and I are sitting on the same side of the table, addressing the current issue and the change we want, rather than becoming adversarial. So that's it. Crazy corporate people just love acronyms. Address the current state, talk about the change you want to see, keep it pure, offer it just before it's needed, keep a limited scope, and ask for feedback. If you do those 6 things, you'll be a lot more likely to have the person listen to you and heed what you have to say. Good luck.